Romeo snuck up to Juliet's house, where she was busy on her balcony saying one of the most famous lines in Shakespeare. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Which doesn't mean she's looking for him. It means she's a bit hacked off that he had to go and be a bleeding Montague. Wherefore means why.
Oh! So she doesn't mean, oh Romeo, where are you? When she says, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou? She actually means, oh Romeo, why did you have to go and be Romeo? Why did you have to go and be a Montague? Oh yes! I learn something new every day.
Indeed.
So, Romeo shimmied up the drain pipe. Actually, it was a load of leaves and vines, but if we say drain pipe, I get to show off my physical theatre skills. Drain, pipe, he climbs up the drain pipe, and then he gives Juliet a bit of a shock. Woo! He gives Juliet quite a lot of a shock. Woo! He gives her a big shock. Woo! It gives her a really big shock. Woo! That's some acting. Well done. Anyway, they have a secret conversation.
How big?
3 times. And they tell each other that they will love each other forever. I will always love you. Oh, always love you. Live far wherever you are. I know that my heart will go on. And they found it really hard to say goodbye to each other. You know the thing. It was like, you go.
Oh no, you go.
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 You go.
No, you go.
All right then.
The next day, Juliet's mum and dad.
Oh, look. We haven't got the actors, so I have a chance to show my puppetry skills. So here we have Juliet's mum and dad. This is Lady Capulet. Hello. And this is Lord Capulet. Good morrow, one and all.
Introduced her to a man named Paris.
Haven't got another arm.
You've got a head. Don't need Romeo in this scene. And they told her that she was to marry Paris the next week.
Juliet, you are to marry Paris next week. Na.
So, Romeo and Juliet met in secret. And they got married. Romeo, do you take Juliet to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Oh, 3 times you better do.
That mean yes?
Yes.
And Juliet, do you take Romeo to be your lawfully wedded husband? Of course I do. Great, you're married. It was a bit more complicated than this.
Excuse me, give me a kiss.
It was a bit more complicated than that, but they got married, and there wasn't any confetti.
But Juliet had to run back to her own house and pretend that she wasn't married. The other way.
Oh yes.
Now, the next day, that big fight finally happened. And Tybalt killed Mercutio! And Romeo was so upset, so overwrought, and so emotional, he couldn't help himself, and Romeo killed Tybalt! It was a disaster.